Brought to you by Penguin.
No Way Back. Written by M.J. Arlidge. Read by Rosie Jones. Chapter 1. My name is Jodie Haynes. They know who I am, but they make me say it. I drop my head and mumble the words, my face flushing. I've changed everything about myself. My hair, my look, even the way I speak. But that's the one thing I can't change. They fill out the forms, never once taking their eyes off me. This is the third children's home I've been placed in, and I'm always greeted as a kind of interesting freak. My sister murdered our parents 2 years back, and our family is pretty famous as a result. She was 16 when she did it, and is now serving 2 life sentences in Holloway. My situation isn't much better. I was 13 then, 15 now. And though my name was kept out of the papers, the social workers and care home staff know my history. You can see it in their eyes, hear it in their whispered comments. You can bet your life the news of my arrival is doing the rounds now. Every messed up kid in this place deciding whether they want to befriend me, avoid me, or pummel me. I grew up in South London, but because my dad's associates still live round there, they decided to move me. Surrey, Sussex, and now Hampshire. The Grove Street Care Home in Basingstoke. I've never been to Basingstoke before. If I'm honest, I'm not really sure where it is. The care home manager, Carol, picks up my bag and puts an arm around my shoulder. It might look like she's comforting me, but actually she's helping me through the doorway. Every kid has this moment when they arrive at a new home. Their feet refuse to move, they struggle to breathe, and I find myself being propelled down the corridor. I look straight ahead, trying to hold back the tears, but I don't do a very good job. It's always the sounds that get me. The faceless, unknown kids shouting, arguing, laughing. I've no idea who they are, or what they have in store for me. Everybody pipe down! We don't want our new arrival thinking we are uncivilized, do we? Carol shouts hoarsely as we enter my dormitory, snapping off the lights as she does so. The girls grumble, putting their copies of Just 17 and Smash Hits on the floor. Through the gloom I can see 6 beds, 4 walls, and a radiator. No bedside tables, no chairs, nothing that isn't nailed down. I immediately think of Marianne. Is her prison cell better than this? Then find myself being nudged towards the empty bed to my left. This is it then. My new home. I strip down to my underwear and crawl into bed. Carol lingers for a moment, then departs. Nobody speaks to me, or shows any interest in my arrival, though I catch the girl in the bed opposite staring at me. I turn away, pulling the blankets up around my head, pretending to sleep. But my senses are in riot, breathing in the fumes of fresh paint, the odour of cheap deodorant, and my eyes remain wide open. Eventually I fall asleep, but I wake shortly afterwards with a start to feel my bed moving. I sit up to find a girl going through my bag. Oi! The girl doesn't look up, so I make a grab for the bag. She shoves me back hard, and now I see how big she is. 5'10", 5'11" maybe, and wide with it. I think about going at her again. Everything of value is long gone, but there are some pictures of Marianne in my bag that I don't want anyone else to have. Is this her then? The girl is smirking now, placing a dirty finger on Marianne's face. She's holding the photo of us that Sparky took outside Merriman's arcade. Well? She gives me a kick in the ribs, flapping the photo in my face. Then suddenly the photo flips out of her hand. The girl from the bed opposite.
Sample complete. Ready to continue?